When Israelis vote for a new Knesset on September 17th for the second time in 2019, the overriding question will be the same as during the April election. Will Benjamin Netanyahu remain Prime Minister? However, the ballot will offer important differences in the details. A record 47 parties and alliances submitted candidate lists for April's election. 11 of them received at least 3.25% of the votes cast, the threshold needed to win any of the 120 Knesset seats. Netanyahu's Likud and the new blue and white bloc tied for the most seats with 35 each, while progressive Meretz, centrist Kulanu, and Arab-led Ra'am Balad tied for the least with 4 each. Only 32 lists are competing in September's election. Many parties that received only a fraction of 1% of the votes, such as the Education Party and one focused on the issues of Israel's north, aren't running again, leaving fewer niched lists, including the new pro-polygamy Kama and the venerable Pirate Party. More significant for this do-over election are the number of parties joining together to form united lists. The left-leaning Democratic Union, or CAMP, combines Meretz with a former Labor Party rising star, Stav Shafir, the Green Movement, and the Israel Democratic Party of former Labor Prime Minister Ehud Barak, who is returning to politics after a 7-year hiatus. Labor, reeling from its worst-ever result in April, has replaced Avi Gabay as party leader with former party head Amir Peretz. Labor is also joining with former Yisrael Beitenu member Orly Levy Abekassis' Gesher party, which missed the 3.25% threshold in April. The 4 main Arab-led parties, which in April combined to win 10 seats as 2 lists, Hadash Ta'al and Ra'am Balad, have reunited into the joint list in the hope of boosting the representation, as happened in the 2015 election. Blue and white remains a combination of former IDF Chief of Staff Benny Gantz's Israel Resilience Party, former Defense Minister Moshe Bogi Ya'alan's Telem, Yair Lapid's Yesh Atid, once the Knesset's second-largest party, and independent former IDF Chief of Staff Gabi Ashkenazi. It still plans for Gantz and Lapid to alternate as Prime Minister, but is open to a national unity government with Likud, as long as Netanyahu is out of the picture. Netanyahu, who this summer passed David Ben-Gurion as Israel's longest-serving prime minister, despite falling 1 seat short of forming a government in the spring, remains atop the Likud list. But Likud now includes Moshe Kalan and his Kulanu party, which won 4 seats in April. Likud's potential coalition partners on the right also have been reshuffled. Naftali Bennett and Ayelet Shaked broke away from the Jewish Home Party to form the New Right in the spring, then fell fewer than 2,000 votes short of the 3.25% threshold. The Jewish Home, meanwhile, won a place in the Knesset as part of the union of right-wing parties. Now Shaked leads the United Right list, which combines the New Right with the Jewish Home and the rest of the former union of right-wing parties, with one notable exception. Otzma Yehudit, the party of followers of the late Rabbi Meir Kahane, now is running on its own. Also running alone despite extensive merger talks is Moshe Feiglin's Zehut, which gained strong polling numbers and a lot of attention in the spring for promoting marijuana legalization, but fell short of the 3.25% threshold. 3 other parties that earned Knesset seats in April are standing pat. Religious parties Shas and United Torah Judaism, likely to join a Likud government if given the chance, and Avigdor Lieberman's Yisrael Beitenu, which once again could play the decisive role in the formation of a governing coalition. Visit CIE's Elections 2019 page at israel.org/blog/elections for all your election information, including videos on how Israelis vote, how religion and culture influence politics, and how the government is formed after the election.